14 to 17. The 17 is the purport. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 14, Text 14 to 17. 17 has the purport. I just read the translation. Text 14. Once upon a time, when the powerful sage named Angira was traveling all over the universe without engagement, by his sweet will he came to the palace of King Chitraketu. Text 15 translation. Chitraketu immediately stood up from his throne and offered him worship. He offered drinking water and eatables, and in this way performed his duty as a host to a great guest. When the rishi was seated very comfortably, the king, restraining his mind and senses, sat on the ground at the side of the rishi's feet. Text 16 translation. O King Parikshit, when Chitraketu, bent low in humility, was seated at the lotus feet of the great sage, the sage congratulated him for his humility and hospitality. The sage addressed him in the following words. Text 17. It's not coming. Text 17, bro. Please repeat. Angira uvacha. Angira uvacha. Apite anamayang swasti. Apite namayam swasti. Prakritinam tatatmana. Prakritinam tatatmana. Jata prakriti gupta. Yata prakriti gupta. Pumam raja cha saptabi. Pumam raja cha saptabi. Angira uvacha. Apite namayam swasti. Prakritinam tatatmana. Yata prakriti gupta. Pumam raja cha saptabi. Please try. Mataji's. Word for word. Angira Uvacha, the great sage Angira said, Api, whether, te, of you, Anamayam, health, Swasti, auspiciousness, Prakritinam, of your royal elements, associates and paraphernalia, and Tata, as well as Atmana, of your own body, mind and soul, Yata, like Prakriti by the elements of material nature, Guptaha, protected, Pumam, the living being, Raja, the king, Cha, also, Saptabhi, by 7. Translation. The great sage Angira said, My dear king, I hope that your body and mind and your royal associates and paraphernalia are well. When the 7 properties of material nature, the total material energy, the ego, and the 5 objects of sense gratification are in proper order, the living entity within the material elements is happy. Without these 7 elements, one cannot exist. Similarly, a king who is always protected by 7 elements, his instructor, Swami or Guru, his ministers, his kingdom, his fort, his treasury, his royal order, and his friends. Purport. As it is quoted by Sridhar Swami in his Bhagavatam commentary, Swami Atmoyo Janapara Durgo Dravena Sangchaya Dandomitram Chatasyaita Sapto Prakritayo Mata. A king is not alone. He first has his spiritual master, the supreme guide. Then comes his ministers, his kingdom, his fortifications, his treasury, his system of law and order, and his friends or allies. If these 7 are properly maintained, the king is happy. Similarly, as explained in Bhagavad Gita, Dehinosmin yata dehi, the living entity, the soul, is within the material covering of the Mahatattva, ego, and the Pancha Tanmatra, the 5 objects of sense gratification. When these 7 are in proper order, the living entity is in a mood of pleasure. Generally, when the associates of the king are quiet and obedient, the king can be happy. Therefore, the great sage Angira Rishi inquired about the king's personal health and the good fortune of his 7 associates. When we inquire from a friend whether everything is well, we are concerned not only with his personal self, but also with his family, his source of income, and his assistants or servants. All of them must be well, and then a person can be happy.
Can I take it in hand? This is so much time. Hare Krishna. So this is the story of King Chitraketu, chapter 14. And you have already heard what the great sage, how he is treated by the king, setting example. I want to become humble And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also taught us, you want to become Krishna conscious and chant Hare Krishna, what we should do? Trinadupi sunichena, toruriva sahisnuna, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sadahuri. And it's very nice, I came here and saw you chanting, dancing. This is joy. Prabhupada said, Krishna conscious means you are joyful. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na sochati na kankrati. Samas sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhakti lavate param. Bhakti ultimately means developing love for God. Anna vilasita sunnam. No more desire. Simply you require some food to take, to keep your body fit, some clothing, some place to sleep. Day and night do your sadhana. Prabhupada said, that is what I told you. In short, and this is a Sankirtan movement, fulfill the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Here something else saying, you can learn from this, but we are not king. But we have the spiritual master. Prabhupada is there, now Prabhupada also left. He's still there in the form of instruction here. When he was there, his body we are serving. And who is not there, from our physical vision disappeared, he is there in the form of his Bani, which is more important. He is our guide, Srimad Bhagavatam. First is we are learning, we are not this body. How many Brahmin here? But you are more than Brahmin, you are Vaishnava, you are Vaishnavi. It's very nice. You know I am not this body. And I don't know in action how much we are acting. Thereby you can know, truly I am really a Brahmin. And Brahmin means mode of goodness. Again, most of you are Vaishnava, Vaishnavi, and I hope most of us got up early in the morning. Yes? No? It's not good. It's lacking in quality. We are cheating. If we do that, we are cheating ourselves. Better not be in a fool's paradise. Better come to reality. Find ourselves what we are. If you are Brahmin, you control your mind, you control your senses, and can become Guru then. Are you doing that? I will tell the truth, I tell you, don't. I have no control over senses. I have not control over mind. I am simply trying. I am telling you the truth. You must tell the truth, and only truth and nothing but the truth. That is God, His impersonal form, one of the. Then you can know what is what. So what Prabhupada said, we have to tell. Otherwise, if you want to fulfill, it is a movement, we have to spread, fulfill the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message. Otherwise, you have to dilute, otherwise you have to water down. The quality, standard, purity. Both is sometimes doing, some are increasing, so expanding the movement. Please chant Hare Krishna, take prasad, go back to Godhead. I hope you can. Maybe a little take time. But if you maintain purity, you maintain standard, you maintain quality, maybe one life you can go back to Godhead or not pass. The choice is yours. Which one you like and do. Yes? Brahminical quality, what? There are Srimad Bhagavatam 12 Brahminical quality. And Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying 9. In short, we can ask ourselves how much we have done on this thing. Then we can know how much I am making progress. We have to go back to Godhead. If we are determined, if we are enthusiastic, very nice. Yesterday I saw you enthusiastic chanting, dancing. I don't think I deserve all these things where you are receiving. So I pay you dandavat. A very nice devotee, in one sense, from one perspective. But again, you see from that angle, maybe you have to go some, shall I say, long way? If you are telling the truth, it's very nice, you are joyful. Brahma bhuta pasannatma. Is pasanna? No sochati. Don't lament what you lose. Some may be, some may not be. No kankhoti. Are you hankering? I have got this car, I want a better car, a better watch, better this, that. Doesn't seem like you are very simple living. I like it, very nice atmosphere, very simple living and high thinking, what people say. I am fool, I cannot tell all these things. I simply repeat what Prabhupada said and try to remember. That is my Guru said. And this way, you know yourself what you are. You are not this body, you know. Then don't hanker after palatable dishes. Hanker after this, hanker after that. Then you are going very slowly back to Godhead. That is our goal. You want to become first class first. PhD in the university, ask Daddy, I want to become this. Which class you are now? This. Become fast, then you can go there. If not, later on, fail, and then again get kick of Maya, become leader, yes, kick of Maya, then come to say, no, I see, I cheated myself, better come to reality. And find out what Prabhupada says. Oh, I see, this is Brahmin, and Krishna said, yes, this is Sadhu Shastra Guru. I want to go back. What Daddy might say, I want to become MPSC first class first, so I have to pay the price. So if I am prepared to pay the price, check myself. Check myself, each of us. Unless I am qualified, better tell, I am this, Krishna says. He is honest. There is a nice story regarding that. Very nice. Prabhupada told me, listen. There is a little boy going to school. His mother taking him, look, I am a servant. You can get education, then I don't have to serve, darling. Come. Take him to the school. Going on the way, there is a forest. His mother took him there. Next day, mother is saying, darling, I cannot go with you. You go alone. You go alone? Mommy, I cannot go through the forest, I am scared. At least forest, I want somebody guide. All right. Darling, do one thing. You have got your brother one. Really? I don't know any brother. Yes. His name is Dinabandhu. I just repeat what Prabhupada said. So this boy, because Krishna consciousness means Adu Shraddha, you have to have faith. And faith is a different type of faith there. Just saying, I believe this, Krishna is my past master, I am eternal servant, is not enough. Your action will tell what you are at heart. So this boy going, usually little boy, little girl, what daddy says, mommy says, they accept everywhere. And they're simple-hearted. They didn't have association much, only with father and mother. So what daddy says, mommy, what is this? Darling, this is a picture of Krishna. Daddy, what is this? He said, darling, this is a wall clock. And he's saying, he just accepts it completely. Perhaps we are not accepting everything. Yes? Yes? No. Ask yourself what sort of faith you have. Because of association, it's not your fault. Of course, not our fault. So this boy started chatting, Dinabandhu! Again. Nobody comes. Who will come in the forest? And he sat down. In some time. Very, down heart, Excuse my English. You all understand English? Yes? Thank you very much. I can get a little more time. Because Srimad Bhagavatam means, this is limited time, I don't think is good. But you have to be practical also, so I have to follow rule regulation. It's okay. It's a society. What can you do? You have to cooperate with the authority, Prabhupada said. So, Prabhupada said, science, Krishna consciousness also science, start with Shraddha. You have to have good Shraddha, unflinching faith. I don't know how many of us have got unflinching faith. You are honest. You can ask yourself, how much unflinching faith. All words of Bhagavad Gita, I believe, Krishna said, Arjuna said, na? First of all, didn't say, this is our case, most cases. Don't mind, as far as I know ourselves. So we have to have unflinching faith in God. Just these verses I believe, Maharaj, others I don't know. Most cases it's like that. But see this boy. The boy, because mommy says, So he go on again chanting, exhausted, and he is very crying. Dinabandhu. Suddenly, naturally Krishna feel compassionate, came down. Yes. Then he told, please accompany me to the school. And every day doing like that. Why? Because it's very simple at heart. He faith in my daddy and mommy. Huh? Now, one day there is a Teacher's Day. I don't know in your country is there. India it's still there. Teacher's Day. Teacher's Day means one day sometime for the teachers they entertain because he is serving him. The student, out of love, the students, the one day there was Teacher's Day and entertain the teachers, glorify him and feed him very nicely. They also. So it is they. They bring money, they bring food stuff. They are collecting for everybody. Say, hey, what do you bring? He is very timid because he is poor. He hides himself. So he asked his mom, I asked my mother. The mother said, darling, we are poor. We are hand to mouth. We cannot find it so difficult, hard for our clothing, fooding. What to give others? So what should I do? No, Mama, you have to. And they are very, everybody is giving. How can I not? I have to. Do one thing. Ask your Dinabandhu, your brother. Okay. He asked Dinabandhu this time. Dinabandhu said, no problem. I'll give you something. Tell, we'll give some yogurt. Curd. Yogurt. Yeah. 1 quarter. Then he told that they are looking for him. Where is he? This guy is have no money, nothing. So he is hiding himself, timid, they are looking for him. Try to tease, he feels. So he is hiding, they found him. Why? Where are you hiding? What will bring? Then he said, Brother Dinabandhu says, they will give some yogurt. Okay. Next day. They came. He asked Dinabandhu, take this yogurt. It's 1/4 pound, not much. So he took it carefully. They are again looking for him, found him. What is this? He could understand. Every time they are not satisfied with him, but they are get on his case. Okay? Here it is. He very carefully hide it. Took it, bring storeroom where everybody's foodstuff brought or are present. Teacher saw. So many students, so many teachers, this much. Yogurt. See some pot? Pot happened to be in his hand. Now with another pot, he throw the yogurt. It happened to be. Yogurt is there, yogurt is here. Right? Yogurt is here, also yogurt there. This is, Prabhupada said, we can learn Krishna is like that. Whatever you give to Krishna, till it stays. You offer to Krishna, Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam, this is our philosophy. And you give Krishna something, Krishna again it is there. More you give Krishna, more you get it. So the teacher said, where did you get this yogurt? Dinabandhu Dada, brother Dinabandhu gave. Really? Where is your Dada? Where is your brother, elder brother? Can you take us? Okay. He said, where did you get this sort of thing? They went there. Said, here is Dinabandhu. Where? You have to call him. You have to call him. You are calling, Dinabandhu! Oh, Dinabandhu! Nobody comes. Hours are going, nobody is coming. Dinabandhu don't come to him because he has no faith. The little boy, they've got faith, the moment. And they don't have that. So this is, we have to learn from this. Very nice thing. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Tinadopi Shunichu, Atharuriva says. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Dinere odhik daya karen Bhagavan, one who is meek, humble. Christ is saying, one who is meek and humble, only he can enter into the realm of the spiritual realm, spiritual world. So spiritual realm means, as I see, you are entering, chanting, dancing, when I came, though I don't deserve all these things, I am not qualified. But you are joyful. You will look very bright-faced, because it means free from anxiety. This is the symptom of devotional service, free from anxiety, free from tension, peaceful. Though he has got problem, he still carry on doing, chanting, dancing, worshipping, all these things, and carrying on preaching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message. And other guys are not coming here. Why? They have no faith. They, Hare Krishna! What is this Hare Krishna? He is not blissful. I saw yesterday chanting, dancing in the street. What you like here, Krishna consciousness? I like this. And simply taking this, many came to Krishna consciousness. You know that? When we had the interview with many devotees, how you came to Krishna consciousness? I heard that there is a lecture of Bhagavad Gita. My friend said, come. Okay. And took prasad. Many were thinking, how you came? Subhag, I like the halwa. Outside is cold. There's nice halwa. Wow. Then naturally, he liked, well, what you are doing? Many days doing that. I am doing japa. Can I do? And gradually become Krishna conscious. So this way, depending on time, place, circumstances, we have to spread Krishna consciousness. As you are spreading, I think, how many devotees here? Very good. I can think of. People are not that much, but this, I like prasad. What do you like? I like that biscuit. Oh, this is what you like, Krishna consciousness? Yes. But very few chanting last time when I came, may not be here, Ljubljana, another city, East European countries, and I am chanting, dancing, and remind me my old days in ISKCON 1970, nearly about 50 years, 45. We used to go whole day chanting, from morning till at night 10 o'clock. We don't come to the temple to take bath, to take prasad. Prasad comes to us. Somebody bring prasad. What is that? Some chapati and green moong dal, and with that sabji, maybe a leaf of the radish, And you go early in the morning, when you do job early in the morning in front of deity, and say, hey, Prabhupada, we don't have anything, go. We go to the market, what is left over, we bring. They throw away many things and cut out the bad portion. And for Krishna, for Panchatattva, whatever, at that time, we didn't have Panchatattva. Mahaprabhu and Krishna. And maybe the girls go and make some simple, wonderful, very nice, everybody likes. Give to some shops, give smile, the girls can do sometimes. Smile. Can you give us something, some flower, some fruit for Krishna God? Yes? Sometimes people give. We didn't have money. What to speak of paying the rent? And paying the rent also Krishna arranged it. So remind me to early days. And so sweet. It's not very, but not to have much money we have. Much money, no money almost. When I ask, how we pay the rent? Subhag, you don't know, Krishna arranges. Please explain what Krishna arranges. Like our owner of the building, landlord, he is absconder. Police is looking for him. He got entangled in a case, and they are looking for him, and she ran away somewhere. So you don't have to pay. So common people may see it one way, but Krishna devotee sees not a blade of grass move without the sanction of the Lord. If you are surrendered, you are serving Him. Sarvamopyasya dharmasya. If you do little bit chanting, Krishna never forgets. Never. If you are chanting joyfully, that case is deeper. The more you are doing austerity, getting up early in the morning, take bath. And doing austerity. May not be going to Himalaya, just I am coming from Himalaya now. Still there is. If you go up, but I am not going up that much. But like it, where Narad Muni is enlightening best Vyasdev, you are asking, how you become a great devotee? And Narada is telling, you read Narada's story. Now we come to Brahmin. Prabhupada said, Brahma janati iti Brahmana, who knows I am not this body. Of course, most of us know, theoretically. Practically as much as we convince, your action will tell, your behavior will tell. Yes? So, in Kannauj, in India, there is a place now, Kanpur. If you go towards Delhi, from North India or South India, go via Kanpur. I go like that, from Calcutta to Mayapur to via Kanpur. Somewhere there used to be a place. It's called Kannauj. And there are many Brahmins. One Brahmin had got a son. His name was Ajamil. Most of you might have read Ajamil's story. The Ajamil, his father, every father trains up, in India at least, here also I think. He is a doctor, his son becomes doctor easily, if he follows father's instruction. Father is a businessman, sometimes may not. My father is a businessman. I again, father tell, he again encourage me. Don't be servant to somebody, I don't want. Become your own boss. So anyway, but my nature, I don't know. Because of our past, everything is different. So I, like a needle going to always north. Put the compass, always north. Tonight, last night, I am seeing which way, the east, let me see. I put my head. North. So everybody has got a particular inclination, but your past life, what you did, that is what Bhagavad Gita says. Accordingly, you are all here, wonderful boys, girls, wonderful, nice, Vaishnavi is here. But it is another country far away from Vedic culture, from India. Why you became like that? People can't understand. People sometimes think, this guy is very strange. Shaved head, ponytail hanging, all these things. What is this? But some also like, so, something new. I saw your yesterday's. Huh? But anyway, we see in the light of Prabhupada. In past life, you are all devotees, Prabhupada said. Most of you must have done something for Krishna, for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Again you are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Again you are doing Sankirtan. This will go on till we become Krishna conscious and go back to Godhead. As you are listening, though I don't have qualification, I am just repeating what Prabhupada said again. And this way Prabhupada brought wonderful boys and girls from America. When he went there, he has nothing, money, visa, long-term, shelter, nothing. Simply depending on the faith of his Guru and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he want to do. And everything is coming. He went with 40 rupees, it's still there after so many years. And it become 40 crore. Why Krishna is giving? Because you are serving. You are serving, it's a nice room. I don't expect. Sometime I have got a room. Though there is so much opulence, maybe from here to there, one piece, so that I can simply sleep. Little bit this place, that place there. Though so much opulence there, we have to get used. You give me a wonderful room like a palace, like a huge hall. It's maybe too much for me sometimes. By the Panchatattva's blessing, you are getting all these things. Some places, very small place. The Panchatattva is here. Main thing they are teaching, Krishna did Ras Leela and he did chanting, dancing. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. Sing, dance, take prasad. But Prabhupada said, do also something for Krishna, he is giving you. So we are nice boys and girls, Prabhupada in his reminiscence saying, time is almost over, saying, you wonderful boys and girls, I did not think in the disappearance day of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada giving a lecture, his feeling is pouring out. I did not think, my Guru said, so I tried, carry out his order. With some sincerity and seriousness, took it. I did not think this will happen, but within 10 years, I have got nothing. No bhakti, no gyan. By this, my Guru Maharaj, Panchatattva, Goswami saw me from a spiritual world. They send you wonderful boys and girls to help me to preach Krishna consciousness throughout the world. And in 10 years, it became to some extent successful. So, Prabhupada is gone. I feel So many things happening now I am seeing in 40, 50 years. So many things happen within this short time. But still it is going on. Still there are so many devotees coming. So there is hope, and this will, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is coming 10,000 years will go on. Though Ajamil fell down because of Asat Sangha. This Kanuj, his father was training him. Darling, can you bring some flowers, fruits, tulsi or Ganga water? I can't put this on. Ganges flowing. Okay? And every day bring. Suddenly one day he saw something. Now, I don't know. Like Northern Europe here also allowed in the street. All this showing your affection, love. Here, allowed. So this Ajamil's time, what Ajamil saw, this is nothing now. He says drinking a glass of water. Yes? So you see, in that scale, if you judge, how much Kali got degraded. I don't know here at that time was there, but at least, India at least, they are watching television, they are watching cinema. Indians still not allowed, censored now in film. But they can see international thing, the internet, through what other, so many means there, iPhone, iPod, television, foreign film, so much from that standard down. So how difficult it is to make a Brahmin, to make a sannyasi. We are not surprised. If you look back in the history, try to be more practical, it's not so easy to become a true sannyasi, true guru, true Brahmin, ultimately true Vaishnava. Because everybody will be tested. Each of us will be tested. I am also tested so many times. And time will tell how much I am a Brahmin, ultimately a Vaishnava. Better be down to earth, practical, if you really want to go quick back to Godhead. Or not, I will take as many as possible. Then you have to stumble and learn from this to be practical. And Ajamil. Just one seeing to Shudra, the Kali Yuga means everybody is Shudra born. The eyes are reddish, head. Both men and women. Kissing, embracing, laughing. How much we are degraded comparing to that then. How is it possible for a person to control sense? A boy of 15, 16 is quite natural. Though he had control over his mind, sense, everything, but Brahmin he was. Still he fell down. And brought a very beautiful girl. He had a wife still. He had a beautiful girl, and through her he had got many children. When at the age of 80, he had got a boy. But because he did Narayan Seva, his father was doing, he also did some Seva, directly or indirectly. So Narayan, Krishna. So Krishna never forgets. Never forgets. He gave his youngest son's name, he was little pet, Narayan. And when he is in deathbed, he could see who are coming, the Jamaduta 3. And very fearful. Many people will see, I don't know how they explain, say, before he dies, sometime he pass, stool, urine. Some say he's seeing something. But I don't hear, our devotees are doing this. Never. Never. I never heard devotees doing it. Because devotees case, Jamduta is not coming. Ramdas said, he has got tilak. Moment you see somebody Vaishnavi, pay obeisance from a distance, don't go to him. Alright? He's telling the Jamduta, don't go to them, pay them obeisance from a distance. Go, those who are not Vaishnava. So we have got hope, definitely. But somebody is going fast, somebody is going slow. So Ajamil, this thing happened. He got scared at once, he said, Narayan, Narayan. Once said, at once Vishnu appeared. When he said, no, he says our Acharya, actually Lord reminded him and he remembered. Krishna said to Vidura, not Vidura, who was sent to Vrindavan by Krishna? Uddhava. So Uddhava, those devotees, day and night working for me, always planning how to spread Krishna consciousness. I deeply will sacrifice, dedicate their life. I deeply think of them, what to do. So Krishna definitely, as much as we are thinking of Krishna, Krishna is also thinking. If you think once, Krishna will be thinking 10 times. How to do something for him. So we are all fortunate souls. Prabhupada said, most fortunate is Madhavendra Puri. So many times Krishna is coming to him. Most fortunate we are. Those who are serving more day and night. Most fortunate. Our Jayananda Prabhu. Anybody come to Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada says he may be the most fortunate person compared to others. This is what has been. And Jamadutta can't do anything. He wanted to take away this Ajamil. Sorry, time is over now. I'll give you time for question. So, couldn't take. Vishnu stopped him saying, they effulgent. They're much more powerful. They stopped. Who are you? Where do you come from? They thought, Jamadutta thought that they are, Jamraj is the topmost, supreme authority. And went to him and told, no, I have got authority also. So don't disturb them. So they could understand they cannot fight with him. Who are you asking? They told, you cannot take him. Even a little remembered Narayan. Enough, you cannot take him. So what to speak of us? We are all so much fortunate in that sense. Before we leave our body. If you cannot remember still, Krishna will do something for us. I don't know. If I follow your rule regulation, I have to stop here and give you comment and question. This, what you say, this about this, I cannot tell much. I have got limitation, knowledge, I must say. So if you have got any comment or question, you are wonderful boys and girls, Vaishnava. You can ask me what I know from my Guru, I will tell you, and telling also that I know nothing. I must have to tell the truth. Whether you like it or dislike it, truth must be told for your good, for my good. Yes. There are ideal devotees and we are learning so much from them. Better digest, not eat too much and not digest. Yes, madam?
Can I ask
Yes.
2 questions?
Yes. Yes. But I have limitation.
Can you hear me like this? Or?
What can I give?
One question. Can I ask 2 questions or only one?
Please.
Since she has 2 questions, one by one.
One by one question first asked, then.
Only one question?
The first one, then the second one.
Thank you for the lecture. I have one question on the text of Srimad Bhagavatam to understand when the...
Please
yes.
ask question related to this or what I said. Other question some other time.
One is on the text and another one is what you said.
First question tell.
Okay.
Please let me see.
There's a question on the text that said that 7 elements are should be on the proper order to be held. Yeah. So what is the proper order? I wonder.
What is question? Proper order.
The question is, the text mentions seven elements that have to be in order to be happy. So what is the proper order, she's asking?
I don't know. I simply know if you become Krishna conscious, everything is there. Are you happy, Mataji?
Yes.
You are happy, Krishna
Yes.
consciousness?
Yes.
Everything is there. You don't have to know everything.
Okay, thank you. So,
You know, we can have millions of questions. That bird is also have millions of questions. Where is food? Where is this? That one may make us Krishna conscious. This is our goal. So if we know how to become Krishna conscious, everything is included. It's not necessary to know. But I don't know. I must say.
No, I
May
don't
ask.
want
I only know how to become Krishna conscious. My Guru
yes,
said.
I don't want to offend.
No, you are not offended.
Another question is,
I have to
I
tell.
wonder if Goswami controlled the senses.
Yeah, ideally.
But if he is not his body, how can he control the senses? No, how?
Very good question. Thank you very much. Prabhupada said, everything dovetail with Krishna consciousness. You are outside going in the street, if you see there is a pizzeria and you feel like going, no, come to Krishna consciousness temple, there is a prasad there, you take, even can offer pizza, okay? Up here and take. This will control your senses. What is the difficulty? Very simple. You want to sing outside, they are singing. It's a hot day, summer. I am walking like a dog. No, you find here, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. You also singing here, don't tell. Then you'll go to that Beatles, and here you come to Krishna consciousness, and then leave the body, go back to Krishna, again chant, all of us together, again take nice prasad, nice chanting, nice dancing. Is that clear? Is this way you control senses? Yes? Make sense? Yes? Any other? Please. Very simple. No difficult. Everything is there in Prabhupada's book. Tell. You don't have to be a Narad Muni, but you can follow Prabhupada. Yes? I see you are chanting, dance. You were there yesterday. Everybody is so joyful. It's very nice. He is not television. I give him money and he is giving smile, Colgate smile. Not like that. It's natural. This is natural to serve Krishna, to live a Krishna conscious life. Why go and stay high? No, stay high always. Stay high, don't come back. Either stay high, then hang over. No, it's no good. Give up all this nonsense. Come here, Krishna, stay high. Take prasadam, nice. Chant, dance, and all this in the high platform. Krishna consciousness. No? If somebody remains silent, it means, according to scripture, maunam sammaniting lakkhanam. So you accept what I said. That is what it means, according to seeing through the eye of scripture. Because I am simply repeating what Prabhupada said, and nothing else. But I have some faith, that is what I am telling. I don't tell my thing, because I am conditioned soul, I may make mistake. Better tell what Prabhupada said, and see, it tally with what you experience, more become convinced. That's all. You are conditioned soul. Simply sitting in chair, I don't think I become a Vasudev, neither become Prabhupada. But we have to carry on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, so make that like, get things done. Shall we stop here? No question? Yes? You want to ask question? You want to ask question? No? Okay. You want to ask question?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Ask relevant question, please.
The faith, aspect of faith.
Yeah.
First we need to have faith.
Yeah.
I ponder over this.
You ponder
Over this faith, because I don't have faith, but yet I'm following the process itself. So is it that faith eventually comes? And
you are following means you cannot follow unless you have got faith in that thing. So that much faith you have.
Dogmatic.
First. You cannot follow something. I took one step because I have faith. Next step I will pull when I have got faith. Otherwise you step back. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So what we are following at present, it must have, we have to some extent faith, otherwise you cannot do for a long time. How long it is since I saw you last? 7 years? 10 years? Must be 7, 8 years. 5, 7. Last time you saw in this country, somewhere one of this country, Bucharest. Huh? Where? Achha. So you don't go to the Dham again? No?
We're based in Mayapur, Maharaj.
Oh, based there?
Yeah.
Come to the Dham, don't forget. Charge your battery and come here also and preach. At least this much faith. Then you control your senses, more faith, associate with advanced devotee, Prabhupada, follow, and others whom you have faith. And you deepen your faith, strong faith, and you make good progress. You don't leave. Any other question, comment? Yes? Yes.
Maharaj, you mentioned that these joyful of devotees remind you of the beginning of our movement in the 70s, 60s, 70s.
What I mean is, at that time, my essence is going for the simple living, and there was a high thinking, and I think it was more sweeter, I found. But when I find opulence, I find sometimes we, shall I say, watered down? Sometimes we neglect some of the things, don't take it seriously. It seems to me, after so many years, 50, from 1970 I think I joined. So now I'm still there, and within this I have seen so many things happening. So we sometimes have to see through the eye of scripture why these things are happening, which may not be pleasant necessarily. A little far from pleasant. Or the way we assess may not be all right. That means what you see in the surface or externally, that may not be always the value. Better see the inside more. That is what I mean. Prabhupada said, don't be carried away by the dress or external. If you are begin Brahmin initiation, ask yourself, are you really Brahmin? How much you are Brahmin? How much you are a mode of goodness? That is your value. That is what Krishna sees. But to run the movement is necessary to make many Brahmin, many sannyasis. I am hearing now hundreds of sannyasis required, because sannyasis face people like to listen from the lips, and they have got respect to listen. Otherwise you may not. But some countries they don't care who is sannyasi there. So depending on time, place, circumstance, we have to get the thing done. So that is why also we have to make guru. And so many things happen we can never think of. But better be in touch with the reality. Better not see only colorful dreams and take only their surface value. There is English saying, whatever glitters may not be necessarily gold. But some may be gold. Yes? No, be in touch with the reality better, so that later on you don't repent. Make sense? Now tell your question.
Yes, I want to ask you to compare this time, 60s, 70s, and today. This is my question.
Yeah.
What is the difference?
Difference is, positive side, movement is expanding like anything. And not some time back, maybe last year, a year before, I was in Ukraine, I was in East Europe and some country. Still I enjoy that with some few boys. They have got a small room for sannyasi, small room, temple room. They are sleeping at night, and for Matajis, another house, one room, and very meager facilities. But when you go to the street, I enjoy very much chanting, dancing in the street with the other boys, and people going in a car, stop. What are you doing? We are chanting, dancing. You can be also happy. Are you happy? He is asking himself whether he is happy or not. Many like that. He has got so many things. I go to Singapore regularly. I usually go to Australia instead of America more. Many times. And go by Singapore. Singapore, I ask somebody. I find here nobody in the street lying, doing all these things. They are doing, no doubt, but very strict rule regulation. And they ask my comment. I'm visiting when you are as the con. I said, perfectly look like a window screen, everything tip-top, fit-pat, well-dressed, everything doing. I ask, you have got some room? Yes. You got your food, drink, everything. Are you happy? doesn't answer. I think he is not happy. He doesn't look like a fresh young. I mean, a lady should look at least tender, not like a man, tough, rough. You are free from tension. I don't think. Some people may like simple living, high thinking and joyful. You ask Bangladesh, I go sometime, he eat maybe this simply bare necessity to keep his body fit, rice and dal, but he's happy. Very poor country, but they are happy. So what you want? The question is, to become Krishna conscious means to be happy. That there is happiness also in the mode of ignorance. A hog is also happy. So Prabhupada said, it's a hog and dog civilization. An university student told Prabhupada, Swamiji, if I next life become a dog body, what's wrong? Anybody here want to become dog? A hog? Yes? I don't want one. Neither I want to become dog. Hop, hop! No. Better chant Hare Krishna. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made. Dog, hog, everybody chanting. Tiger is chanting. The deer is chanting. Elephant is chanting, dancing. We cannot do that. We are not Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At least can make others, those who are coming to that platform. Yes or no? Yes? So you are doing a great job, you are, all of you. You are very dear to Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They may not listen to you, they may not become, but at least they are seeing these guys are very joyful. Why you are chanting, dancing, joyful? You look like you chant also, you also chant the name of God, you have gotten the name of God, you will become joyful. But he may not stop associating with mode of passion and ignorance. Go to McDonald's, KFC, Red Rooster, King Burger. But we have got karma-free King Burger. Why not go there? Come here to Krishna consciousness. So Mr. Putin even likes our food. And these days he is also appreciating Krishna consciousness. He may not know. He may know, what? Hare Krishna. But still, in another form, in the form of prasad, he likes Krishna. But you are more advanced. You like chanting, dancing, distributing book. People may not take, you still carry on to get the mercy of Krishna. You are more advanced towards Krishna consciousness, towards the spiritual world. Really. Please tell your question. Difference is this. Now somebody has opulence, this, that. Sometimes maybe become big. One day I am the emperor, Julius Caesar, taking bath in a tub of milk, where others cannot take milk. Then one day I am nothing. I rather not like that. Better become what I am. I neither want to become hero, not to become zero. Let us become Krishna conscious. Hare Krishna. That is difference. Make sense to you? Yes. Thank you very much. Pasivo. Sava. Nasi. Danke. All are same though. Different. It seems like you are sitting, you are not eager for your prasad. It seems like more like this. Then I tell another story, if you allow me. What Prabhupada said. There's a bridegroom party. There's going. Few stories, let us tell. They're going, make it short. And he said, I will give you bakshish, extra money. In India, I don't know whether they give you extra money. In time, you must take us where the marriage ceremony is taking place, where the bride's party and his father is there, in the bridegroom's house, the bride's house, there will be marriage ceremony. Then it has to be, still now I follow this, Bhaktivedanta Thakur follow, auspicious, inauspicious moment. Marriage must be taken with this time. So we have got this much time. Before that, you must arrive, okay? We will give you extra money. So they brought the captain of the boat, country boat. But look, I have brought some very muscular body. Each of them like, if not some son, very strong. Guys can row the boat. Okay, and there is hood there, where everybody is there, bridegroom's party, they are joking, enjoying inside the hood, and bridegroom's father, time to time asking, are you doing? Yes, we are doing fast, very working hard. Ultimately, one guy found out after a long time, we still not arrived. I don't know, they are watching the time. There is so much time passed, it was dark night. Suddenly you could see a little, through the mist, clearing out. And morning is coming. Hare, you have not arrived. By this time you have to go. It's all time passed through. Then it's all today we cannot have marriage ceremony. Why? What happened? Everybody is playing. So much commotion, shouting. Each of them blaming others. Why you not arrived? Your fault. This, that saying. The captain of the ship, he approached by the bridegroom's father. Why not? I told you I will give you boxes. The time is already passed. We are in the same place. Huh? Oh, you see, the same village, same tree. Then he blaming. He said, look, how much you work hard. This is our bhakti is also like that. Sometimes I did this, I did that, but ultimately find I did not make much progress. Why? Look, I worked, I have done this. Because somebody said, look, yeah, or they didn't lift the anchor. What is anchor means? Anchor has so many, like arrow-like thing, get stuck with the ground in the riverbed. That means you have got attachments here. I am Indian, I am this, I am sannyasi. These are all attachment, material attachment, temporary. You cannot make progress. And Veda it said, asato mam, don't be attached to temporary thing. Develop attachment to something permanent. Krishna seva, Krishna's prasad, everything. Nothing to do with temporary. Here you have to leave. We must leave. We don't like, kick out. Get out from here. It doesn't matter. You cannot always remain sannyasi. You cannot go back. I want a servant. Servant of the pure devotee of Krishna, or the gopis. Back to Godhead. Another, one professor, big triple PhD, gold medalist, first class passed, top university, maybe Harvard, Cambridge, Oxford, so many other I cannot mention. So he is going in his country, but he lives in a nice place, countryside, he has got his house. So after city giving lecture, he is going in a boat. And boatman is simply ISKCON man. Of course at that time no ISKCON, I mean, he is Krishna Bhakta. He is going boat and chanting Hare Krishna. Hey, you will take me to the other side? Yes, please come in. Give little dakshin, fare. Sit down. He is chanting Hare Krishna. Suddenly this guy said, you see how nice water? Yes, nice. So every day I am seeing, there is nothing to him. This water. Underneath, do you know what is there? What is underneath? River bed and dirt, soil, earth. There is a science you can learn. Water, earth, and so many things called, what is called geology or something. Whatever may be the term in university, school, colleges, is taking. Do you know anything about? No, sir. I am illiterate. I simply know chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. And my Guru says, this will solve all your problems. This is everything. This is beginning, this is end, this is everything. Within this, everything. You know nothing. You don't know all these things. Huh? What do you know? I am illiterate. I know nothing. I'm a poor man. I didn't go to school, college, university. You wasted 50% of your life. What you have done? Good for nothing. Anyway, oh, look how nice. Moon shining and beautiful sky. He is chanting Hare Krishna. Then he said, do you know anything about? This is called astronomy. Astronomy. Moon, stars, sky, all this discuss. So much vast literature. You don't know? Sir, I don't know anything. I simply know chanting Hare Krishna. You only know this. What? Yes. 75% of your life you wasted. What you did? Chanting Hare Krishna. Babu, sir, master, I know nothing, I say, chanting Hare Krishna. You wasted your life. Now suddenly a cloud appears to you, dark and spreading, and wind high, going higher, higher. Hey, why it's moving like that? Your boat, a high wind, hey, it's saying like that. Because boat is tossing as the wind is high, big waves coming. Then becoming higher, higher, more tossing, more. He is doing like this, getting little worried and anxiety, tension, increasing tension, anxiety. What? The professor, big PhD, and so boatman says, sir, now both are we are in the middle of the river. I know how to swim. Do you know how to swim? Professor, no reply. That means yes, I don't know swim. Again, do you know how to swim? No, no. Then what will happen to you? I will in the middle of the river, the high wind is there, boat is tossing. Any moment boat can sink. What will do? I will swim across. I will swim across. I know how to swim. Do you know how to swim? No, no! Then what you have done? What I have done? I have done all these things. You will sing, Baba, you will sing. I will swim across. I see now. You have 10% wasted your life, sir. You have 10% wasted your life. This is case of most of the people. And your case is you are boatman, crossing the ocean of material existence. 8 million foreign species you are crossing. And good boatman in the hand, pure devotee Prabhupada, and his representative. Follow. And smoothly cross over. No next life, no drug. Hop, hop. Otherwise we will be like that. Again, another story. If you are sitting there, they stop. If you want to go. So, one day in the jungle, this material world also is a forest. There is mentioned Srimad Bhagavatam. Forest means dangerous place. Every moment there is accident. Our driver yesterday driving, I say, hey, how long you have got experience? Any moment there could be accident. You cannot tell. Even you could be good driver. Other, something will happen. This happened. So many times I have got accident. In ISKCON, so many places going. No. So this material will also, padam padam jad vipadam. Any moment we can, and die. But before the Hare Krishna, hope there is hope. There is hope. Others no hope. They don't know what they are doing. They don't mind to become hog, dog, monkey. Understood? So, what is that I was telling? Just a minute. Huh? Which story I just...
Something forest.
Huh? Forest.
Jungle of material existence.
Just very nice story Prabhupada told. Oh yes! Yes, I remember. Thank you very much. You reminded me. Thank you. So the forest, tiger, lions, suddenly they saw one living entity. They have never seen. Never seen. Everybody, lion is asking tiger, who is this guy? Look, yes, I have never seen. Another came, elephant, who is this? Elephant, sir, I have never seen. Yeah, I have never seen this guy. He say one guy, blue color coming. Look, they never seen this. There is something special, this guy. Somebody came to him. He said, sir, where you come from? He looked at him gravely. I am sent by the Lord. Oh. Salute. Somebody, German salute. Somebody this way. Lions giving salute. Tiger giving salute. Elephant giving with his elephant. And he feels like that. And day is going like that. Days goes by like this, and he enjoys, everybody is desperate. They don't know actual his real identity, what he is. What happened is, near the village, the forest starts, there is also jackals there. Huh? The one of the jackal, one is going to the, at night he comes to eat some chicken and this, that from houses outside there. So there was a washerman, and he washes everything. He has got a big tub. To all the white cloth, he can be more bright. It will become, he put in robin blue liquid, put some robin blue. I don't know how that nowadays do. In old days I saw. There's a small powder they put, and it become blue like this is put on side. And put the white cloth, it become look very shiny, and very effulgent. Look the white colors. Not like dull, some of the white color very light coming out. So you put in the robin blue there. But he fell, he is not white. So he doesn't look white, he looks like this blue color. So tiger saw, lion saw, they can't recognize, what is this? Something completely uncommon. Who are you, sir? I am sent by the Lord. Oh, everybody, very silent. So one day in the village, in the evening time, at night, evening, tigers, they all come out to find for their prey. Suddenly they see the jackals, as usual, they're howling, oh, 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 making sound. So, he has got, jackals, everybody had got their own habit, and nobody can give up. Old habit dies hard. Yes? Old habit dies hard. You cannot give up easily. Somebody's habit. Habit is the second nature. And Prabhupada said, this is a movement to build character, to change your habit. Instead of I am taking previously some bad habit, now change. We have come to Krishna consciousness, we have got a higher taste, so gave up that. Others don't want to give up. They are in a mood of passion and ignorance. So in that way, we are all fortunate. Whoever came to Krishna consciousness, even gone, still he is most fortunate. He will come back again, no doubt. No doubt. It's just a matter of time. He cannot live in the material atmosphere. So this is what is happening. So he, moment he heard, wherever he may be, he started also, oh, oh, oh. Then suddenly some tiger saw and telling, look, this guy is not special. He is not something extraordinary. He's a jackal, cheated us, pretender, catch him. And he's running to save his life. So from this story, Prabhupada, we can learn a lot. More than that, I won't say. Prabhupada said, the scientist, you give me problem, like, I don't want to die, can you solve this problem? I don't want to die. No more death. I ask some other question, he won't. You ask, I don't want disease, and so much suffering, disease, can you solve this problem? He can. But he is enjoying your hard work, common people, and money, a tax and government giving them huge amount of money just to fulfill his whim, satisfy. Because they should be exposed. Here is exposing. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. I am taking so much of your time. Oh! 9:25. Please forgive me. I'm simply repeating what my Guru said, and I think it will be helpful for us, for me also. Thank you. I cannot tell much about this. It's difficult.
really